plugger, the nail, and you're at the... Do we all see how it kind of just shrinks into half court? Our full court shrinks into half court D. All right? We're going to play from here. When the shot goes up, what do you boys do? Like yell it nice and loud. Yell as loud as you can. Louder. Good. Ready? And play. Go. Tag up, tag up, tag up. Great. Good job. Keep playing, boys. Go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Tag up, tag up. All right, freeze. Hold there. Go back to where you were. Go back to where you were. Go back to where you were. Over there. You had the ball in here. Okay, so we just saw it for a fraction of a second. The offense stopped playing. And where did the ball bounce to? Yeah, like right here. So if the shot went up and you tagged up straight away and the ball missed, tag up straight away, and the ball bounced to there, who would have gotten it? Okay, good. So that's why we want to tag up every time. And that, remember that transition from O to D needs to be quicker. Okay, let's rewind. You're going to start from there. Ball's there. Go back out there. We're going to shoot it. Ready? And tag up. Go. Go offense. Tag up. Up on it. What are you looking at me for like that? No, hold on. That's fine. Just like a real game. Just play, and you know what? I won't say anything bad about it, all right? Just play, and I'll fix you at the very end. All right, ready? Shot goes up. Shot's gone in. Pass it. Out of bounds. You've already made it. Ready? Go. Throw it. Lane runners. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Good. Deny the kick ahead. Open up defense. All right, hold that. So again, who said tag up there? Excellent job. Did they tag up quick enough? No? So if you were a coach, what would you tell them to do? Yeah, but what's a penalty? All right, tell them to do 3 defensive slides. Offense. You guys don't have to do it. You want to do it. All right, let's go another one. Quick. Now there's a lot of different kind of trappings and rotations I can add to this. So I want to show that. Should have done chase downs. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this builds into, like our disruptive phase. Okay, now I recommend you practice this. So each session, hour and a half, I would put away maybe 20 minutes to go over our full court D. And I give them like 3 options. And they're all different names. I'm pretty sure Darren has the same names. Okay, so it's 40 hit, 20 hit, chase downs, face 20, or face 40, sorry. Pack, there's like 1,000 of them, okay? But we'll just go over a couple of them, just so you understand what they are. So shoot it, tag up for us, boys, go. Tag up, get the rebound, throw it out of bounds. So pass out of bounds, who tagged up? Take a step to there. We've got our defense up on the ball, lane runner. Don't forget to be 1/3, 2/3. Now the biggest mistake the players make, the second line, they turn and run with their player, and then they forget and they've got to turn and run back. Okay, and by then we might have trapped and our rotations are all out. So just remember 1/3, 2/3. Don't worry about running with him, just get to a help position here. Make a lead, throw the pass. So this is what we call 40 hit. So we trap the very first pass. The player who's guarding out of bounds. As soon as the ball gets thrown, we sprint to trap the ball handler. Now, when you sprint to trap, you run at your teammate's inside shoulder. So point to his inside shoulder for me. Yeah, so you run at that, because what we don't want to do is run at the ball, and you run at the ball and he splits straight through the middle. Okay, so you run at his inside shoulder. Now, what pass do we not allow? The kick ahead, so you stay there. Okay, let me take a little step back for me. Or that way, to the split line. Good? Okay, which is the most obvious pass they're going to throw, do you think, if we trap here? That pass. So I want you, as soon as you see the ball go and he starts to turn the trap, you sprint to stop this pass. Now you either steal it or you jam it. We don't want to get into no man's land here and not sure what to do. Okay, we want you to rotate early and be aggressive when you rotate. So if I don't get a steal or a deflection here, throw it, you want to jam it. So you're up nice and close, and he takes a step backwards. Right, now from here, you might have different rotations, but we would open up. Now you're guarding 2 players, and whoever goes, leaves. Whoever goes to the trap, so who went to it, you would leave the trap. So let's say the ball gets thrown ahead. You either steal it or jam it, and you are sprinting your butt as quick as you can to stop that pass. All right, and we do this for a few reasons. 1, to get a steal to score. 2, to speed them up so they take a quick shot that they're not used to shooting. And 3, to slow them down so they might get an 8-second violation because they don't know where to pass to. Okay, we're going to run through that. Let's see how it goes. It might be crazy, but who cares? Where's Truman? Ready? Get to our spots. We all know what we're doing, boys? Now make it, man. All right, don't miss it. Ready? Go. Sprint. Up on it, go. Throw it in. Go get it, go get it. Sprint, sprint, sprint. All right, hold there, hold there, hold there. Now I can run faster than that right there. Okay, what do you got to do? You got to sprint, right? So you're jamming. Now, where does he want to make the pass to? Yeah, so when you sprint, I'm not sprinting like this. I mean, I can, but I can make a little bit of a banana shape here so I can do this, and then I can jam it if he does get it early. All right, so you can try to be in the passing lane. Rewind, set up again. Quick, get these spots. Shot goes up, yeah, tag up. Get up on it. Get your spot, go, rotate, rotate. Jam it, sprint, sprint, sprint. Ah, that doesn't look good. Right, hold there. That's great offense. You weren't supposed to score though, okay? Pass down here, doesn't make me look good. Now, who's generally back there? What position?
5.
The 5. So if a little guard drives in against our 7-footer, what's going to happen? Yeah, he'll block that out of there, okay? But we just need to be a little bit early on our rotation, need to be a bit more aggressive there, okay? So what we want is, when the point guard gets it, when Jordan gets it, we're not stepping off here on him, we're up and applying pressure. So that pass he throws here is more like this pass, or it's like this pass. It's not this type of pass. Okay? We want more pressure, so his back foot lobs it, gives you more time to rotate, and it gives you more time after trapping here to turn and sprint and get out of there. All right, give me one more demo. Go. Quick, get it, go. Up on it, up on it, up on it. Go trap, aggressive. Pass, rotate. Miss it. All right, let's try again, One more time. No, so you're bad then. You're good. So, what can we do more on the ball there? Have more what? Have more ball pressure. So I want you to put more ball pressure on him when he gets the catch, like be right up in his face, okay? Trap more aggressively and rotate quicker. Try to steal it, okay? Ready? Go. Sprint, 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 get this spot. Pressure, 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 get it. Rotate. Ah, we're done. Block, I'll count it, good job. All right, down here. Rotate. Now credit to 14 boys, right? Who's the 14 boys coach?
Chris Braden.
Excellent passes, all right? Well done, excellent passes. Okay? We might need to work on our full court DV, yeah? All right, get a drink, boys. So there's 20 hit, there's chase downs. You probably just don't have enough time to go through that.
Just for us, like, we can hit, like, Will, pretty rotate. Second thing is, if that's a big that he bounce it, sometimes we're happy with them just carrying it. So if we trap them and they try to hit the big, that's fine, just deny the guard to make it a big thing. It's not always.
And that's where you pick your poison. So, like Darren just said, this player might not go to steal and deny or jam that. It might be like a cat and mouse situation. Because sometimes the 4s or the bigs here don't like to dribble it, so they might go one dribble, they might pick it up and they're hesitant to throw it, and that's where that player would steal it. We don't always have to rotate the jam. Okay, so that's just something we do. All right, you boys ready again? Okay, let's go. So we're going to move on to middle ball screen. So what skills do you need? Boys, just hop over there, please. What skills do you need to be a good pick and roll player? Offensively, to start with, you've got to be able to dribble the ball. If you cannot dribble the basketball, you cannot play off the ball screen. So you have to be able to dribble both hands with confidence. You have to be able to get in a stance. So someone once said the hardest thing to do in basketball is change stance. So if I'm defending someone, I close out of a stance, I need to then get in a stance to then turn and sprint to catch up to someone. So the way we fix that is try to play in a stance a lot more. So when you get the catch here, you might be in a stance straight away so I can then go. Instead of standing upright like this and then getting a stance. So offensively you have to be, or ball handler, you have to be a great dribbler, you have to be great at getting in the stance, you have to be a good pivoter. Now that's the first few steps before everything else. Okay, so there's some areas we need to be good at. Let's give me one player here with the ball. Actually, pair up, get a ball each. Get a ball each. Sorry, one ball between two. Apologies, one ball between two. We're going to have offense here with the ball and their partner here without the basketball. Now we can set that up on both sides. So player here without the basketball and a player here with the basketball. Now this is just a mass pick and roll drill to get everyone kind of passing and playing out of the pick and roll. Right, and we just do this to halfway and then do the same thing on the way back. I'm going to go into detail a little bit, like after this drill, I'll go into the finer details of it, but we're just going to I'm going to show you this just so it's a great drill to do, just to get everyone used to what's happening off the pick and roll. So without the ball, you're going to sprint up a few steps, and then you're going to turn back, and you're going to get to roughly halfway between seam and three-point line sideline, and come to a jump stop. Okay? Your toes want to face the corner. Got that? Your job, as they're sprinting up, you might take a couple of bounces away from where he's coming and sprint up, and then you're going to cross it over, and then you're going to come off the screen. Okay? Now, again, I'll go into detail soon. Just go off his hip here. All right? As I go off the hip, you're just going to roll, and I'm going to throw you the ball. Now, the pass we're going to throw there is what we call a pocket pass. We're going to throw it from our pocket. Okay? Now, when I throw it to my partner, I will do the same thing. I'll get ahead of the ball, you'll take a couple of dribbles away, and then I'll come back and set a screen. You come off, I roll, you pocket pass. And it's the same thing again. You get ahead of the ball, I take a few dribbles away, cross over, come off it, pocket pass. Does that make sense? Okay, now we'll just do it to halfway, and then turn and come back when everyone gets to the halfway line. Who doesn't have a partner here? I don't have a partner. Ready? You boys okay what we're doing? Next group go when they hit the free throw line extended. Okay, go. So just get everyone just used to how to come off it, passing the ball. Yeah, it's fine, you can walk back, that's all right. Good, let's go. Again. Come to a jump stop. Ooh, that's all right, go back. Good, get ahead of it now, get ahead of it. Set a screen, come back, set a screen. Boys, hold there, go back. Good, you boys, go back. Good, all right, not too bad. Again, I'll go into finer details when we get to the middle ball screen. I'll talk about our foot positioning, our angles, how close and everything like that. The next pass we're going to throw is a lob pass. So you get ahead, I'll take a couple of bounces away, I'll cross it over, I'll come off, okay, you roll, and I'm going to lob it nice and high. So we don't want to throw any what we call strike zone passes, passes between our shoulder and hip. All right, so I come off, lob pass, same thing. I get ahead, you dribble to the sideline, I get back for the pick, you come off, a couple of bounces, lob pass. All right, and then we do the same thing again. Right with that, ready? And go. Couple of bounces, come off it, lob pass. Good, there you go, nice. Good. One more go each, one more go each. All right, not too bad. Okay, now I need one player here. Actually, the people with the basketball up here, the people without the basketball, just start at the block for me here. So we're going to have a go at both. Now, whenever we do something like this, we want to make sure the bigs have a go at coming off the on-ball screen as well. Because who's to say you never grow? Okay, you might be a point guard the rest of your life. All right, so it's important that you learn both positions so you can build on your skill. Okay, your skill packages, there's more to it. We're going to talk about, we work on the 3 S's when setting a screen. First S is setup. So it's the same for both players, the screener and the ball handler. So it's the same 3 S's. So the first one's setup. So your setup is sprinting into the screen to create some separation between you and me if I was defending you. So you want to set me up. You, depending on where you are, I mean, you might be up top and we might set a middle ball screen from this angle. I want to set my player up. I might take a couple of steps away and I'll turn and sprint back to the screen. Okay? That's your setup. Your setup is making me think you're going or doing the opposite. So I'm defending you here, you come into the screen, you might jab step that way. Hold up. Jab step. Because now what I would do is what? If you jab step that way.
Probably jump that way.
Yeah, I must jump that. If I don't jump that way, what would you do? Yeah, you just go. You'd play basketball. But now when you jab step, I jump this way, and now it makes it easier for you to come off the screen. So what's our first S? Setup. Our second S is smart. Okay, our second S is smart. So you want to be smart in how you set the screen. So when you set the screen, what must you do? You must be standing strong and firm and wide. Beautiful, okay? You're not moving on the pick, because if you move, it's an illegal screen. So I sprint into the screen and I come to a jump stop. Okay, I'm nice and wide and I'm firm and strong, right? Your smart is 1, playing in a stance, working on your pivots. Don't just move the ball hip to hip. So you might have to go over the bottle of wood chop and just come into the screen. Now, again, boys, this might be slightly advanced for you, but just play with me. Okay, or stay with me, sorry. Your stance, your smart is just seeing where I am defensively, guarding the screener. Because right now, if I'm up here, I might jump out and trap you. Okay? If I'm back here, that gives you a license to turn the corner and attack. Okay? Your next smart is getting your foot to foot, shoulder to hip. So you're not leaving any space for me as a defender to get through that screen. Okay? Understand that? Foot to foot, shoulder to hip, right? Chest over knee, and at the back foot, again, we're getting into the intricate parts here, but heel over toe and ready to push off and be explosive. Right? Rewind. Now the screener, your main objective in any screening action is to impede progress of the defense. So like a roadblock, right? If you're a roadblock and I'm walking straight, what must I do? I must walk around you. So you impede my progress. If you're not there, what do? Just keep walking straight. So as soon as you see me, try to go around you just a fraction of a second. So you step, as soon as you see me do this, get out of the screen quick. And that's our last S, is separate. So we want to be quick into the screen and we want to be quick out of the screen. We don't want to stay here and linger and just hold, because the guard comes off at this stage and he's looking to pass you the ball and you're just standing here. So our main objective is to impede progress. So you watch, what do you think you watch here? The defender's what? So you're in a stance, what are you watching? You're just watching my feet quickly, because if you see me do this, what are you doing? Get out quick. All right, and we separate. Does that make sense so far?
Yep.
Pretty, with a lot?
Yeah, I understand.
You understand?
Yeah.
First S,
Setup.
second S, third S. Beautiful, right? Give me a little demo. Now, what type of pass are you going to throw coming off that? Beautiful, right? Well done. Go, sprint. Nice. Good job. Right, actually pretty good. You're better than some of the under 18 boys. All right. Now we just keep rotating that around. You would sprint into it, okay? We can do this both sides at the same time. You might have a middle pick and roll come in here just to get more reps. All right, but let's do another one. Ready? Go, sprint into it. Nice job. Next one, go. Just keep going through it. Good. All right, hold there. Okay, the last couple. Now, it's not wrong, but it takes time to get the ball. Say you're defending me, scream. It just takes time. Let's say we come off this, and I don't quite go shoulder, shoulder, foot to, or shoulder to hip, foot to foot, and you get through it, and you roll. It just takes time for me to get the ball to my right hand to throw it. And if it takes me time, I give you time to steal it. So what I want to have here is the ability to throw left hand coming off this. All right, so you screen, I go foot to foot, shoulder to hip, chin on shoulder, I'm seeing the floor, you roll quick, and it's either left-handed pocket pass, or it's left-handed, and I can pick it up two hands, but it's left-hand lob pass. So I want us to work on both hands, okay? Ready? Next group, go. Sprint into it, jab step away. All right, what hand should we pass with there? Which hand? Good, ready, go. Sprint into it. Oh, nice. Not too bad. One more. All right, rewind. Sorry, just go set the pick. Take a few steps out for me. Now, what is your first option coming off the screen? Yeah, to attack, to think what?
Can I score?
Yeah, good. To think, can I score? Excellent, okay? Why do you think, can I score? Give me a few reasons. One, so you can what? Score, good. Two, why else? It's not a trick question. If you drive to score, what might you attract? Defenders, great. So you come off it and you tack hard, you might draw me, which opens up your pass. Okay? Left hand, that's not bad. All right? Now, we're going to add in a defender here. So you're there with the ball. I need a defender guarding the screener. Okay? And we're going to be in a drop situation or a mush or a gap, depending on what you want to call it. Now, you have the option of going either way though. So you might jab step, and if you see the defender too far over that way, take a few steps off for me. So go around about the free throw line, little step back. If you see him there, you're just going to go this way. Now, if he goes this way, you got to try to get across and stop him, and you would roll. Roll opposite. Okay, so then I have my pocket pass or lob pass. If you come off the screen, then it's the same thing. You're either going to step across and stop him, which opens up your pocket or lob, or you're going to attack and score. All right, ready? Give us a little demo. Need an O and D there next, ready to play. And sprint, go. Jab, step away. Go, attack. Nice. Good job. Next three, ready? Go, sprint, sprint. Good, next three, go. Sprint, sprint. Hold on. Let's go back again. That's all right. That's the gather step. You can do that now, right? Maybe not that many steps. Ready, go, sprint. Not too bad. Good, go. All right, go back. Rewind. So, I mean, we'll speak about it when there's a defender on the ball, but how close can you get when you set a screen? Very close. Keep going. How close? Does anyone know? How close? Extremely close. So we don't want to leave it up to, actually I shouldn't say anything bad about the refs, okay? But how close should we get? Anyone know? Touch distance. You can go touch distance, okay? Don't worry about leaving a gap, right? So if I'm defending here and you run in to set a screen, you can come up and make contact straight away. You just don't want to be moving as he's moving. All right, so you want to sprint and come to a jump stop, because the closer you get to me, the more what you take away from me. See, right now, look at all this. What's all this?
Space.
Yeah, a lot of space. If you come closer to me, you take away what?
Space.
Now, when you take away my time and space, you take away my ability to make a good decision on defense. Okay? So I'm here, if you take away my space, well, I'm caught here, and I either got to get hit by the screen or I'll go underneath or whatever it might be. So sprint all the way to the screen. Rewind, give me a demo. Go. Jab step. Stance, go. Attack. Unlucky, keep going, play. Not too bad. Next three, go. Nice job, nice pass. Right, so what I'm doing here, and I know offense scores a lot on this, but I want to make the offense, I want to put the offense in a position where they're at the advantage and they're in a position to score nearly every time. Because if we do that, then their likelihood to practice this in a game or do this in a game increases. If they continually turn it over, then there's a higher chance that they won't try this in a game. I'm going to add in another defender now, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay, so I need a defender here. What I want to do is you're going to start back here, you're going to start back there, you're going to start with the ball. Offense up here. Actually, what we'll do, we'll throw the ball here, throw the ball here. Defense, take a step off. Okay, move it behind there. You boys just take a step back. So you're going to throw the ball out up top. Now, when you get it, I want you to kind of meet the ball. Okay, you're going to close out to the ball, and we're going to work on some pivots. So you're going to give me 2 pivots, and you're going to be up on the ball. Now, don't be up on it to give me a straight drive through here, but you want to be up on it, and you've got to work on your pivots and protect the basketball. Ever see Kobe Bryant play? You know who Kobe Bryant is? Good. Kobe Bryant, when he pivots, he doesn't just do this. Okay, he pivots low, high, right? He's moving the ball all over, and his pivots aren't just. Remember the pivoting drill when you first played the game? Do you ever do that in the game? Never, okay? So when you're doing your pivots here, I want you to work on maybe 11 o'clock, okay? You might go 7, right? Don't always just go 12, 3, 6, 9, okay? Is that in the right order? All right, just get to there for me. Go. Hold on, pause back here, sorry, apologies. Get to them, I'll show you the next phase. Good, now hold there. Right. So working on your pivots. As he's coming in, you want to look at where who is. Good, you want to get your head up. So I'm looking at where that defender is as well. And we're looking at where your play positions themselves. Because if they step here, we'll just take a step there, right? And there's no one between you and the basket, what might you look to do? You might look to go. Now, you don't have to always do it by a jab step. You actually might, go back a bit. As he's, take a few steps back, keep going, keep going. As he's coming into the screen, you might take a dribble here, you've got to defend it, and then you might pivot and then come off this side. So you might actually dribble to set them up, not always jab step just to set them up. Okay? So you're here with the ball. Come and set the screen. Now I'm going to talk about defense quickly in this situation. So your job is to not get screened. Not get screened. So what you want to do is try to put your foot between their feet, right? You want to try to get your hand, heel, and hip through the screen. So you want to make yourself nice and thin, and I go hand, heel, hip, and I get that arm straight through and the foot through, okay? My arm bar is on their hip, and what I can do is I can kind of nudge them a little bit and try to get through, okay? If you poke yourself in the hip right now, see how it's real sensitive? Okay, that's just one finger. Imagine putting a whole arm bar in their hip, okay? So you just poke, or get your arm bar in their hip, and you go what? Hand, heel, and hip, and you get through it, okay? Rewind. You're staying between the ball and the basket, okay, until you get back in front, and then you can go back to your play. You guys are trying to score off it. Does that make sense? All right, ball's back there.